and today we're going to talk about vehicle inspections. Vehicle inspections are an essential portion of ezhome's safety program. If we don't have safe vehicles, then we don't have safe employees. Typically, we'll conduct vehicle inspections on the last Monday of every month. The entire Monday meeting will be dedicated to those vehicle inspections. It's imperative that you complete a very detailed inspection of your vehicle so that we can identify any safety issues and any maintenance issues. We really need to get these taken care of as quickly as possible so that we can keep you and everybody else that's out on the street as safe as possible. Next, we're going to talk about how to actually conduct a vehicle inspection. So now we're going to get the vehicle inspection started. Like I had said previously, make sure that you fill out all of your vehicle info. Enter your vehicle number, enter your region number, enter your current mileage, and enter the mileage of your next oil change. Next, we're going to do the pre-startup checklist. First, we're going to inspect the tires and make sure that they have the proper amount of tread and they have no punctures. Then we'll take a look at the windows and glass and visually inspect for cracks and chips. We'll look at the mirrors and visually inspect them for cracks and make sure they operate properly. And then we'll take a look under the vehicle to see if there's any fluids that are leaking. So next, we will be checking the fluid levels as part of the pre-startup checklist. First, we'll check the motor oil. You have to know where the dipstick is located in your vehicle, and if you don't know where it is in your vehicle, you can pull the owner's manual out of the glove compartment and it will show you the locations of all of the fluids. You'll remove the dipstick. On the dipstick, or there are actually two dots. The oil should fall between those two dots, and then you know that you've got the proper amount of oil in your vehicle. Next, we'll check the antifreeze level. Then we'll move on to the brake fluid level. On the brake fluid and the antifreeze and with the power steering, you're looking at the min and max lines, and you want to make sure that the fluid is somewhere between that min and max level. Next, we'll look at the power steering fluid. Once again, looking at the min and max line. On the power steering fluid, there are marks for hot and for cold. So if you're checking the vehicle and it's cold, you'll use the cold lines. And if the vehicle has been driven recently, then you'll use the hot lines. Finally, we'll take a look at the washer fluid. So next is an internal inspection as part of the post-startup checklist. First, you're going to need to get inside the vehicle, and you're going to want to start the vehicle up. Now you're going to want to take a look and make sure that there are no warning lights on that are showing any issues with your vehicle. Next, check the horn. Check the wipers and washer fluid is working. Check to make sure the defrosters are working. Next, check to see that your mirrors are adjusted properly. Next, check the brakes and make sure that the pedal is firm. Look to see that the cabin and cargo lights are working. Turn on your hazard lights and verify that the hazard lights are working inside the vehicle. Next, turn on your blinkers left and right and make sure that inside the vehicle you can see that it's operational. If you have a GPS, you would confirm that the GPS works properly. Check to make sure that the seat belts are functional. And finally, take a look inside your glove compartment and make sure that you have your gas card, your maintenance card, your registration, and insurance. Next, we will do the external portion of the post-startup checklist. This is where you're going to need your partner. First, turn on the headlights and confirm that the high beams and the low beams are operational. Good. Next, turn on your right blinker and confirm that it operates in the front. Turn on the left blinker, make sure it operates in the front. Now we need to check in the back. Turn on your left blinker, good. Turn on your right blinker, good. And now you want to test the brake lights. Good. Finally, you do a walk around of the vehicle while it's running to check for any unusual sounds, smells, or sights. Finally is the notes section. This is the section where any of the parts of your vehicle that have an issue, you will detail out what the issue is. So if you identified that there was an issue with your window, you can put in there, have a crack in the left side of my front windshield. Or if you identify that there's fluids leaking from under the vehicle, this is where you can specify, hey, salt fluids leaking from the front of my vehicle. Please fill in this notes section for any of the areas that are deficient so that we can get the repairs scheduled and taken care of as quickly as possible.